Okay, so this is the homemade storyboard I made for This Is My Jam, which was the 25th episode of regular show, which premiered on May 7th, all the way back in 2011. And it took me about 5 to 6 to 7 weeks to illustrate all of this. And it's been a month, so I've been practicing all the lines so I can be as perfect enough. So, and it's been a couple months now since I watched the entire episode completely, and regular show has been one of the cartoons I watched over the years that I grew up with. So I'm gonna pitch it to you, and welcome to my channel. I'm Ryan Helman. So here we go. I'd like to dedicate this to the creator of regular show, which is J.G. Wendell. So this is for you and for everyone else at Cartoon Network Studios back then. So here we go. They start on the roof where Mordecai scoops up these dirty leaves and twigs, where he scoops them up and he goes, "Oh, this is the worst," as he puts them into the bucket right next to him, and it pans over to Rigby, and he says, "Well, I don't know, I kind of like it up here. The world seems different at this height." As there's this big shot of the house, and then he says, "It makes me feel like a giant." And he goes, "Wah!" Like he imitates a giant from a fairy tale. And then Mordecai goes, "What? Look, we're not here to enjoy the view. You should just come help me clean out these gutters." But Rigby's like, "Hey, I'm helping. I'm holding the hose. Look, I'm taking the giant leak." And then he puts the hose up to his chest, and then he turns it on, and the water like flows over the roof shingles, and he goes, "Oh!" Kind of looks like he's peeing. And then Mordecai's like, "Yeah, well, you don't need those gloves to hold the hose. Look at this, dude," as he shows Rigby his dirty hands from those dirty leaves and twigs and other stuff. And he's like, "Come on, man, let me wear them." But then Rigby's like, "Sorry, man, you should have thought that before you threw paper and lost to my scissors," as he shows up his two scissors, in rock, paper, scissors. But then Mordecai's like, "Oh, whatever, dude, just hose the stuff off." And then he drags all the stuff against the gutter, and this cassette like pops up out of the other particles, and it hits Mordecai in the face as he goes, "Ah!" as it slams onto the roof shingles. And he's like, "Dude, what the heck? Sorry, man." And Mordecai's like, "Weird, it's a tape. Wonder what it's doing up in the gutter." "Well, maybe it fell out of the plane," as he looks up as he says it. He's like, "Nah, it's probably just trash. Want to see how far I could chuck it." And he gets into position like a baseball player about to throw a ball from a pitcher's mound on a diamond. But then Rigby says, "Wait," as he stops him, and he's like, "What?" "Well, don't you want to see what band it is?" "Oh, okay." And then he rubs the top part of the tape, and the word "solid bold" appeared. He's like, "Oh, it's that single, that summertime song." And then Rigby gets all excited, and he's like, "Summertime lovin', lovin' in the summertime?" With the last time in parentheses, and then "Summertime lovin', lovin' in the summertime," with the last time in parentheses appear on the tape. He's like, "Yeah, dude." And then Rigby runs over to him, and he's like, "Aw, this is my jam right here." He's like, "What? This song sucks." "Nah, you're all into it too, I remember. Yeah, just for like that one summer in junior high, and I realized how lame it was." "Well, whatever, man. Once we pop this in the stereo, all the good memories will come flooding back, and you'll see. You'll see whose jam it is." And then Mordecai crosses his arms to prove to Rigby that he's serious. Like, "I'm not listening to that trash." "Well, dude, you need to get your minds out of these gutters and into the summer." And then Mordecai gives him a sign. He's like, "Fine, but only because I want to take a break from this." And then it cuts to their bedroom where he puts in the tape to the hole in their radio, and he presses play, and Rigby taps his feet to the beat of the music and dances while it goes, summertime, and you know what that means. Gonna head out to the beach, gonna do some beachy things. It's summertime, feels just right. Gonna gather all my friends, gonna party through the night. It's summertime, love it, and loving in the summertime. And then Mordecai gives him this bored expression as he's saying, dude, we're 24 years old, grow up. And then he does like jazz hands. He's like, okay, this song's lame. I told you, man, says Mordecai. And then the music fades, and then they throw the tape across the room, and then it collapses into the trash can. And then Ribby scratches the back of his head, and he's like, man, I guess some stuff just doesn't hold up. Now you're making sense, and now I'm making snacks. And then it cuts to their kitchen, and then Mordecai and Ribby pull out from the fridge these fresh peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And then Rigby sings parts of the song while he munches. He's like, it's summertime, takes a bite out, lovin', takes another bite, and he goes, lovin' in the summertime. What are you doing? Says Mordecai. What? Dude, you're singing that song. Wait, I am? Yes, please stop. It's annoying. Well, I guess it's pretty catchy. As he takes one last bite of his sandwich, and they cut back to the roof, and he's like, summertime, lovin', baby, why can't you be my dude? As he wastes his part of the water, and then it cuts to their living room while they're on the couch watching TV, and he's like, gonna head out to the beach, gonna do some beachy things, dude. It's summertime, lovin', dude, quit it. As they go to this path in the park, and he's like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's stuck in my head, and I can't get it out. Well, for my sanity and yours, we gotta get that song out of there. And then Rigby agrees, he's like, yeah, okay. And then it wipes in a clockwise direction, and it cuts back to their bedroom. And he's like, okay, I got the perfect solution. Brain explosion. And then Rigby's like, what? Dude, you can't explode my brain. That's gotta be illegal. No, the band Brain Explosion. Oh, never heard of them. Yeah, I know. You wouldn't have. You gotta be in the know to know, you know? And then Rigby nods no. And he's like, and that's why you've never heard of them. But trust me, these guys